Hey, what's up, everyone? Chris here from Brick Players Union, and I've been away for a little while, so I wanted to make a short video to update you guys as to what's been going on. Now, it's been a few months since I uploaded my last video, and on top of all the other craziness going on in the world right now, I've had a lot going on in my personal life as well. Now, normally the first few months of each year are a pretty busy time for me and my business anyway. Add to that all of the upheaval caused by the pandemic, among other things, and needless to say, adjusting to all of this has taken up a lot more of my time than usual. On top of all that, I had the added bad luck of having to deal with some unexpected home repairs to boot. Now, my Lego rooms are on the third floor of my house, and unfortunately, a leak developed over the winter and did some damage not only to the roof on the outside, but also to the ceiling and to a wall on the inside. So first, I had to put a temporary patch on the outside to stop the leak. Then in spring, when the weather warmed up a little bit, I was able to do a proper repair. Then after the exterior was fixed, I had to make a few repairs on the inside as well. Now thankfully, the leak wasn't all that bad, and it just resulted in some stains to the ceiling tiles and to one interior wall. And at first, I was hoping to get away with just painting over the stains, but as you can see, even though I used Kills, which is a really thick primer, the stains still showed through, so I knew the tiles would have to be replaced. Now, in addition to replacing those ceiling tiles, I also had to patch and paint a section of wall, and since those repairs create a certain amount of dust and dirt, to play it safe, I decided to disassemble the entire Lego city and move it into the next room. So I took care of the repairs to the ceiling and to the wall, and since I had to paint the wall anyway, I took the opportunity to paint the whole room this nice shade of sky blue instead of the old boring white as it was before. Then, to add a little detail, I decided to paint some clouds in the sky. I started by painting some small clouds down low to appear as though they were off in the distance, and I worked my way up the wall, making the clouds bigger and spreading them farther apart to create the illusion of some depth. Once the paint dried, I brought home two old store fixtures from storage to replace the old white folding table. Now these counters are a lot more sturdy than the table and are also 8 inches taller than the table, so my city is now 38 inches off the floor instead of 30 inches, which is a lot easier on my back when leaning over to work on the city. Another good thing about these counters is that they also have adjustable shelves underneath, which I can use for storage, for more display space, or for a combination of both. On top of the counters, I reused the same 4x8 sheet of plywood and black tablecloth from before, and this time I tucked the tablecloth in between the plywood and countertop so it wouldn't hang down and block the shelves below. Now, once all of that was finished, it was finally time to start reassembling the city, and as I started placing the buildings, right away I stepped back and started to smile because I was really happy with the way the city looks with the new sky as a backdrop. The first 3 rows of the city are the same as before the teardown, but when rebuilding, I took the opportunity to expand the city from 4 rows of 10 base plates to 5 rows of 10. In the old layout, the 4th row of plates, the row closest to the bottom of the screen, was the road. And for the expansion, I moved the road to the 5th row. And by moving the road, I now have space for 4 modulars instead of 2 by the Parisian restaurant, and I also have space for 4 modulars instead of 2 over here by the Grand Emporium. Moving the road also gives me space for another skyscraper over here by Independence Tower, and the Central Park has also doubled in size. Now, just because the city was dismantled and I wasn't making videos does not mean that I haven't been building. In fact, I've been working on a few new modular buildings for the city, including a few mock modulars, and I've also been working on a bunch of new mock vehicles as well. Not only that, I've also placed a bunch of parts orders, and I'll be making parts haul videos to show you guys all these new parts, which is something new for the channel that I hope you guys will enjoy. So, now that all the repairs have been done and the city's reassembled, things finally feel like they're starting to get back to normal. At least in the Lego room, even if things are not quite back to normal in the real world just yet. So, after all this time away, I should be back to making videos on a regular basis again. And I really want to thank all you guys for staying with me during the downtime. The channel has continued to grow and get views and subscribers, and for that I am truly thankful. So, special shout out to all you guys out there. You are really appreciated. So, that's going to do it for this quick update. If you enjoyed the video, please let me know by giving me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do. That's also greatly appreciated. And if you have a few minutes before you go, please leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. And on that note, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.